We live, man. How y'all doing? It's AG33. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share these videos to anybody who can help, man. But let's go ahead and get started. So I just hit 30 days on retention, man, since my last relapse. And my streak before that was 21. And on the 10th, I hit 30 days. It's 11/11/22. Happy 11/11, man. But yeah, so today I'm just going to talk about the benefits that I have received from retention, the philosophy, as far as like my philosophy on it, and what I get out of it and why I do it, and also how I've figured out how I can avoid relapsing, and maybe you can take some of these tidbits of what I did and what I learned, and you can apply it to you if this is something that you would like to try, man. And also, we're going to get into social media fast too, because I'm doing like a little social media fast for the rest of the month of November. I know you're probably like, man, you on YouTube, social media fast, but it's different, man. Like I get on YouTube and I'm putting content out to y'all. So, I may drop some stuff on TikTok, log right off, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not consuming the content. I'm creating content, delete the apps off my phone. And I'm just focusing in, man. I'm tapping in with y'all, trying to create dialogue with y'all and just put out good content for the rest of the month of November, man. So let's go ahead and get into semen retention. And I'm going to start off with some of the benefits that I received. So on my 30 days, just recently, after I had relapsed, bro, I'm not even going to lie, bro. It took me about 2.5 weeks to get back to how I felt on my first 21-day streak. I felt great on my first 21-day streak, bro. It almost felt like I was just like, everything was just great. Like I'm waking up good, everything. But after I had relapse, bro, like it felt like my energy was depleted. Like it just wasn't as good. But now after I want to say about maybe like 16, 17 days, really after 21, I felt my energy come back. I started waking up again. I started waking up energized, not needing as much sleep. I started getting back serious heavy in the gym, man. Like I've been doing all my push-ups and stuff at home and working out and doing my kettlebell workouts every day. But now I'm back going to the actual gym, bro, and going in and really pushing it to the limit in there, man. Taking this serious, bro. Writing down my workouts, focusing on my eating and everything like that, man. And I'm just back focused, man. I'm jumping on here, going on live, man. Just making sure that I'm doing exactly what it needs to do. So I'm saying, as far as benefits go, that's a benefit, bro. It's giving me the energy, the mental discipline to go and do what I need to do. It's a lot of people may say, well, man, why don't you do it on your own, man? But when you're depleted, anybody knows that, bro. When you're depleted, it makes it a lot harder to do anything. But you have a inner fire, an inner motivation that's pushing you. Like, I need to get something done, almost like a restlessness, bro. Almost a restlessness. Have you took pre-workout before? It almost feels like natural pre-workout. Have you ever took Adderall or something like that? It feels like a natural version of that. Like it's coming from within, bro, because you're holding on to your seed, bro. Like that's a creative energy. And people may say whatever they want to say about it, but before I dismiss anything, I like to try it for myself. And that's the whole point of why I'm doing this. So I can try it and I can give you guys the benefits that I've received for it with no fluff on it. Now, I don't think anybody, well, I can't say what anybody is or isn't doing, but a lot of people, they could be making content and they understand that if they're a little bit if they exaggerate a little bit, people are going to come in and view their content and stuff like that. But like, I'm trying to keep it as practical and real as possible and just tell you my experiences with it, man. And I'm at 30 days now. A lot of people say, shoot, some people say you don't see real benefits till 30 days. Some people say you don't see real benefits till 60 days. Some say 90. So I'm just going with it and just treating this like a science experiment, man. And like I said, the benefits that I've received so far is, bro, just better energy. I'm naturally an introvert, so I'm a lot more talkative now. But that's the thing. When you have more energy, bro, you want to be around people more. If you feel depleted, when you feel drained, you don't want to be around nobody. So, I feel like being around and out and about more. I want to go do things outside now. I don't feel like just chilling no more. Like I I'm like you said, I'm restless, bro. Like I don't like sitting still. It's always something that I could be doing. Y'all know I like to go to the range a lot and work on my skills with the firearms and everything like that. So when I'm chilling watching podcasts, I'm never just sitting. I like to do my dry fires, work on my sight picture with my red dot. I could be doing push-ups, or I could be writing in my journal. It's always a little bit of something, whether it's cleaning up. Shoot, if I'm watching a podcast, I can be doing something. It's always something that I could be doing. I could be on here doing a live. I could be, writing down ideas for content. So that's just what's going on with me as far as the benefits, man. Like a lot of people, and this is going to lead into philosophy of why I'm doing it. A lot of people, they see all the female attraction, and they see all these things. When is the female attraction going to happen? When is this going to happen, bro? Like don't get attached to any outcomes, bro. Just do it because you're trying to develop a discipline. And this is leading into the philosophy of why I'm doing it. A lot of things that I've ever done in life, bro, is to strengthen my discipline, because I understand that I need discipline to elevate myself in life. Now, I remember reading Think and Grow Rich, and one chapter that I never really understood until now was the sexual transmutation, bro. And that's transmuting your sexual energy into something. Instead of using that fire within you to go just get females, using that fire, you're transmuting that energy into building something. And that's what I'm doing. That's the philosophy. And also controlling your lust, bro. Controlling your lust, bro. You have to realize, as men, bro, lust gets us into a lot of trouble, and you want to be able to control that. And that's my thing, bro. Manipulation is something huge, bro. Manipulation is going around you at all times. People are constantly trying to manipulate their way into your life. And you can be the most disciplined person in the world, but if you do not have control over your lust, that is an easy way for people to manipulate you. If you're somebody who has something that somebody wants, but you're a very disciplined person, but they can send a female to come upset whatever that is, or they can use a female to get your address if they have something they want to take from you, or use a female to slither in and trip you up. That's why I realized I need to have control over my lower nature, my lust, bro, because it's dangerous. It's really dangerous not being disciplined. When you're not disciplined, that's when people can slide in and manipulate you. You have to be in ultimate control over your urges. You do not want to be impulsive at all. You don't want to be an impulsive person. You want to be a person who is in control. That's just like being angry, bro. A lot of people who a lot of people, but people who come up in certain environments, bro, their natural reaction is violence, bro. And people can trick you out of your position if you're impulsive. You want to be able to sit back and think and be calculated. Now, the same way you may be able to control your discipline, being, not freaking out on people and spazzing out, in the same way you control your diet, you want to make sure you're controlling that. Because I sat there in meditation asking myself, I said, where are some other places where I'm slipping, where I'm not controlling myself? And I said, this is the one right here. This is the one that I've been avoiding for the longest, bro. I read a lot of spiritual books, and whenever they would talk about, brahmacharya, or they be talking about, controlling your lower nature and controlling your lust, I would always kind of like skim over it, because I knew that was something that I really didn't want to do, bro. It's hard to give up. I know it's hard to give up, and I'm not saying you have to be a monk for the rest of your life, but it's something you want to get under control. That's just like how I said in one of my videos about, I was plant-based, vegetarian for 3 years, but I did that to teach myself discipline with my diet. And it teaches you lessons by going through that. That's just like, we're in the philosophy stage of what I'm talking about. I start to realize the way my mind works, the way my mind will try to trick me into doing things just by retaining. Because anytime you abstain from something, you learn the way your mind tries to trick you into going and doing it. Also, a form of abstaining is fasting. When you don't eat for a certain period of time, you see the way your mind starts working. Like, bro, come on, bro, you already fasted for 12 hours, but you want to do a 24 fast. Your mind starts, come on, man, you can eat a little something. And that's the same way on retention, bro. It's like, bro, you already did 21 days. Why don't, this girl, she like you, why don't you go over there? Like, your mind really get to playing games, man. So it's all about getting ultimate control over your urges, man. Just like they say, the mind is a great servant, but a terrible master, bro. You do not want to be living in an animalistic way. You don't want to be controlled by your lower nature. I was having a conversation with my barber. He ain't just my barber, bro. Got game, you know what I'm saying? Like every time I go up there, you know, he put me on game with a lot of stuff. We had real conversations, but he was talking about how dang, I just lost it a little. Oh yeah, he was talking about how we're just like animals, but the difference between us and animals is we have the ability to transcend our animal nature. A lion can't just be like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna go do this today. I'm not gonna be a lion. No, but we can do that. We can say, oh, we can say I'm not about to submit to my lower energies. I'm not about to run around here wasting my seed. I'm not about to, just because I'm angry, go kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? We can really think critically and stop ourselves from doing certain things. A lion can't say, you know what, I'm tired of chasing gazelles. I'm gonna be a vegetarian. We can consciously do that though. So that's what it's about. Transcending our animal nature. It's like we're really, I know a lot of people, what I don't care what anybody believes. This is what I believe, bro. We're part animal, part, God. Like, and that's where we differentiate ourselves from the rest of the animal kingdom. So that's something that I put into the philosophy of it. So I don't know how much further I can get into that part, but that's pretty much the reason of why I'm doing this, man. I just want to have complete control over myself, bro. Because when you are disciplined, you have control of yourself. It's really hard to be tricked. It's really hard to be tricked. It's really hard for people to send those plays at you, because anybody who's smart with manipulation, bro, they're gonna do it in a way where you can't tell, man. They're gonna do it. That's what people do. They find out what it is that you like and they send it at you. You know, that's how the devil comes and gets you. You know, in whatever form it is that you like. If it's money, he's gonna take you down with the money. If it's females, he's gonna take you down with the females. Whatever it is, bro, you're gonna overindulge in it. Overindulgence is death, bro. So that's about it for the philosophy part of it. Now we're getting into how to avoid relapses, man. And one thing that I've learned so far as far as, because people have asked me, they said, so what, you just don't get like thoughts no more and urges and stuff like that? I know in the very beginning I kind of did, but then I was reading and they're telling you, bro, you got to transmute that energy, bro. You got to circulate that energy. And you do that through meditation, and you got to drain that energy out of yourself whenever you feel like that. Go to the gym, beat yourself up in the gym, get that energy up out of you, and you gotta circulate that energy. Breathe, deep breathing. Those things will help you with relapses, bro. And then also don't give yourself away to triggers, bro. And that's also why I said I'm deleting like social media, because I noticed, bro, like there's so many triggers, bro. Especially, but I can't even stay on TikTok. I got to get on TikTok, post myself, and get off, bro. Because as soon as you open up TikTok, it's a female shaking her booty, bro. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of triggers on the internet, man. There's triggers. You be on Snapchat, bro. The Discover tab, it ain't none but females, bro. Females bending over, ain't none but females doing the little booty pose on the side. Females working out. It's just females, females, females. So delete all your apps if you need to. This would be a great time to just do a social media fast overall. If you're going to do retention, if you're trying to go for 30 days, do a social media fast so you don't have triggers. You don't have anything that's making you think about that. Delete these apps off your phone. And what you will find is when you delete these apps off your phone is that you have more time. And then, some people, they may say, well, I'm bored now. So they might just re-download the apps. No, when you find yourself being bored, there's no being bored. My mom always used to tell me, if you're bored, you don't know what you like to do. So when you find yourself being quote unquote bored, read a book. You know what I'm saying? Find you some books you need to read and go ahead and start reading books. Pull up you a podcast that's informational. Watch you a podcast, and while you're watching a podcast, if you're not working out, maybe that'd be a great time for you to do push-ups. If you're watching a podcast, fold your clothes up or something. Be productive though. But when you delete these apps off your phone, you're gonna create a little bit more time, bro. because when you're in downtime, when you have downtime, all you're doing is, you scroll, bro. You get on Instagram and you just scroll. You get on any of whatever your favorite app is, you get on there and you waste time. But when you delete these apps, you'll find you have a lot more time. And I've done social media fast. Like for some reason, every November, I would like to delete all the apps off my phone. So I would get really productive in those periods of time. I would do something that I always wanted to do, or if there's anything that I was procrastinating on, I would do it. So this is a good time to do that. And that's the thing. When you do anything where you're abstaining from something, whether it's a social media fast, fasting by not eating, semen retention, anything like that, you're putting a new tool in your toolbox that can help you to reset. Whenever I need to reset my mind, a social media fast is a good way to do that. Also, fasting is a good way for me to reset my mind and my body. Whenever my stomach gets to acting up or anything like that, I'll go on a fast, bro, and it'll reset my mind, my body, and then my energy levels will rise after that. So that's really important. Like I said, it kind of goes hand in hand with the relapse and the social media fast, man. Just be careful about the triggers, bro. Be careful about what you're looking at every day, because that's the thing, bro. We all know sex sells, bro. So they're sexualizing everything, bro. And sex sells, and you already know who's the one who's buying it. Dudes, bro. It's females selling sex to dudes all day long, bro. So you wanna take your dollars back. And it might not be real cash, bro. Your dollars is your attention too, because attention is what's getting people paid nowadays. So you don't want to be giving your attention away for free, bro. Don't be no trick. You feel me? And that's what we on. That's what we on with this semen retention. That's what we on with just overall getting our discipline right, man. You just want to be solid, man. And that's like I say, bro. I read this book called Way of the Samurai, Hagukari and everything like that. Like I'm really into stuff like that, like warrior shit, soldier shit, bro. And you got to be disciplined. You got to be disciplined, man. And sometimes you got to go on your little journey. You got to go on your little. You just got to go on your journey, like how in the Bible, he went out in the wilderness fasting for 40 days. You got to go on your little journey that's going to transform your mind and turn you into the person that you want to be. Spend more time focusing on what it is that you want to be, and I'm just tired. I'm 27 years old, bro. And when people say, man, you young, man, you need to live your life. You need to have fun. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. Because I done had all the fun, bro. And all that fun didn't do nothing for me, bro. I'm not where I want to be in life. You know what I'm saying? I had big, lofty goals, bro. And I didn't hit those goals because I was busy fucking off my energy. I was busy having fun. You know what I'm saying? All that goofy shit. And the people who are telling me that ain't where I want to be. And that's what y'all got to remember, bro. People are going to tell you you're young, you need to have fun, but they're not where you want to be. Fuck them, bro. Don't listen to them. You know what I'm saying? That's what you always got to keep in mind, bro. It seems like bro. They're the devil on your shoulder, bro. That's who these people are. You got to understand, bro. We just like in the movie The Matrix, bro. You got people trying to stop you from ascending to the level that you want to get to, bro. Don't listen to them, bro. You stay focused on what it is that you want. You sit in there and meditate. Get in tune with you. Just like they say, know thyself, man. Know thyself. You got to know who you are and what you here to do. And you can't be paying attention to all the outside voices, bro, because it's their job to stop you. It's their job to stop you. You know what I'm saying? Are you listening to the defense when you play football? No, it's their job to stop you. You're supposed to run their ass over and take it to the end zone. You got to look at life just like that, man. It's their job to stop me, but it's my job to get to that end zone. You know what I'm saying? So just remember that, man. It's so many things out here that's trying to trick us and knock us off our square, bro. And all this stuff, if you really read into it, bro, is back to ancient times, man. They tell you about discipline. They tell you about retaining your seed and stuff like that. They tell you about just being overall, that helps you to transcend, bro, being disciplined, man. And who cares? When you go on this type of journey, you just like, man, I want to see the scientific benefits. I want to see this and that, man. Don't even listen to them, bro. Just go. If this has been brought to you, it's been brought to you for a reason. Everybody can't go and everything ain't for everybody, bro. But don't be afraid to try it out. You know what I'm saying? But that's the end of this, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate anybody who tapped in and watched this video. It's ZayG33, man. I'm up out of here. Yes.